collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number.
Good day, I'm Robert Brown with the Rob Report. How you doing today? Got some breaking news. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un has declared he will suspend nuclear and missile tests starting Saturday, and that he will shut down the site where the previous 6 nuclear tests were conducted. That is powerful. Trump did that, but I'm telling you, it's that Trump. It's the power of Donald Trump, boy. Trump said he'll rain fire and fury on him, and that got him to stop. Who knows? I can't say it did. Can't say it didn't. This is one thing I know. Kim Jong-un is not his daddy, and stop trying to make him his daddy. The guy is heavily westernized, but let me go into the story. The surprise announcement comes just 6 days before Kim is set to meet South Korean President Moon Jae-in, precursor to a historic summit between Kim and President Trump. Both Moon and Trump had been saying that North Korea, which last year crowed about developing a super large heavy warhead and the missile to deliver it to the mainland United States, and was willing to denuclearize. But there has been considerable skepticism that Kim had poured so much money and effort into the program, not to mention his personal prestige, would give it up so readily. The North Korean Central News Agency said in a report Saturday morning that it will stop nuclear tests and launches of intercontinental ballistic missiles effective immediately. The North will also shut down a nuclear test site in the country's north side to prove the vow to suspend nuclear tests, KCNA reported. The announcement was made after meeting with Central Committee of the ruling of Working Party of Korea, convened Friday to discuss policy issues related to the new stage in the historic period. However, analysts noted that it made no mention of giving up its program, simply signaling a freeze. Still, the steps is part of a broader, rapidly developed effort to use diplomacy to resolve the standoff on the Korean Peninsula, following the months of threats at the end of last year that stroked fears of military conflict. Next Friday, Kim will cross the military demarcation line that has divided the peninsula since the Korean War ended in 1953, becoming the first North Korean leader to do so since the war ended. He will step into the Peace House on the southern side of the line to meet Moon in their encounter being broadcasted live. Moon signaled this week that everything was on the table at the meeting. North Korea is expressing its intention to completely denuclearization, Moon said Thursday, and it is not making demands that the U.S. cannot accept, such as withdrawal of the U.S. forces in Korea, he said. The U.S. military has 28,000 troops stationed in South Korea with backups in Japan and Guam. The legacy of the standoff that has ensued since the Korean War ended in armistice in 1953. This comes less than a week before Kim is due to meet with Moon in the first inter-Korean summit in 11 years. Moon has said that Kim is willing to discuss denuclearization and that he will not insist on American troops being withdrawn from South Korea as part of any deal. Trump also this week voiced optimism about the summit with Kim. And although he said he would walk away from the talks if they were not looking constructive, I think we're going to be successful, Trump said. But for any reason, I think we're not, I think we're going to be successful, Trump said, but for any reason, if I think we're not, we in. As the president of South Korea and the United States prepared for the summit with the previously reclusive Kim Jong-un, there has been lots of conjecture about what actually the North Korean leader is prepared to discuss. But North Korea has said very little about all this, and that has plenty of analysts worried that expectations for the summits are too high. The fact that North Korea has now signaled it is prepared to at least freeze its program is extremely significant, and Daryl G. Kimball, executive director of the Arms Control Association in Washington, The fact that North Korea has now signaled it is prepared to at least freeze this program is extremely significant, said Daryl G. Kimball, Executive Director of Armed Control Association in Washington. North Korea pledges to close down its nuclear weapon testing site is a very significant pledge. North Korea pledged to close down its nuclear weapons tested site is a very significant pledge toward denuclearization, Kimball said. The United States and others should solidify this by securing North Korea's signature and ratification of the 1996 Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, along with confidence building visited by the Comprehensive Test Ban Organization. This is from the Washington Post. All right, so good news. I mean, Korean to say, hey, it's not about playing ball with America. We just think it's time for a change in Korea. I'm the new president. I'm not like my dad. I love my dad, but I'm not like my dad. I'm going to do something different, something totally different that my dad probably would smack me in the face for. I'm going to try to work on denuclearization. I'm going to try to work on bringing a friendship with Korea in whole. North and South Korea are working together. I'm interested in fixing some wrongs and making it right that happened back in the Korean War. I'm interested in being a major player. I'm not getting rid of my nukes. I'm not going to I'm not going to blow up my facilities for your behind. But I am going to close them down. And we'll go from there. Is this something that Trump did? Maybe a little bit. More importantly, you're not dealing with Kim Jong-un's daddy or his granddaddy. You're dealing with Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-un. You're dealing with Kim Jong-un. You're dealing with Lil Kim. And Lil Kim is, he don't see like his dad see. So even though he talked big stuff, but he got it right, he's posturing for his country, and he's trying to do whatever he can to protect his people. But he's still going to try to let America know that, hey, don't you dare think you're going to come over here and have a hand in how we do things. Nah, bro. That ain't going to happen. So this is good news. This is breaking news. And good job. So you got North Korea and South Korea having a relationship together. And you can thank Trump for that. You got to give the man credit where credit is due. Obama and no other president went this far. That is true. Obama went to a certain level, but then he stopped. Trump is showing that he can go to a certain level, but he stopped. But most important, that Obama dealt with Kim Jong-un's dad most of the time, not Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un is a different character. And I don't know if Dennis Rodman has something to do with this, because he is friends with both world leaders. Dennis Rodman is close friends with both world leaders. I don't know if he's secretly behind these talks or anything, but something is going on where somebody is in the ear of Kim Jong-un, and he is trying to make some changes. So breaking news, everybody. This is good stuff. And hey, if Trump has something to do with this, then my hat's off to him. I can take my hat off and not be a fanboy, okay? I still would judge a person by their action, not by who they are or who people say they are. Let me see what you do. I'm going to give you kudos when you do right by the people. I'm going to come down hard on you when you do wrong by the people, because I care about the people more than anything. Why? Because I am part of the people. I'm Robert Brown, Bob TV with the Rob Report. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Hey, if you like the content and if you like this particular video, please like it, share it. Also, if you want to become a patron, you can click the link below and become a patron. I'm no Don Lemon, thank God. So again, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're over 1,500. We're on the march to 5,000. Please click the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you can know exactly when I put a new video up. If you like the content, hit our Patreon account up. A few bucks to get a brother a cup of coffee, maybe a hot dog and a soda from 7-Eleven. Here and though.